guys, welcome back to Late Night Frights. It's Vanessa, and this week's theme is our top 10 favorite zombie films. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try to film this quickly because I have to turn the fan off and the AC off in my room because it just makes so much noise. Like, one second, this is how the video will sound if I left my air conditioner on. So yeah, that's loud. But anyway, let's just get on to my top 10 from 10 to number 1. Number 1, my top 10 favorite zombie films. Let's go. Coming in at number 10 is 28 Days Later, and I know that this isn't for everyone. It's not everyone's favorite, I get that, but there's something about this film. The zombies, I mean, kind of zombies, like, you know what I mean, but I just really enjoy this film. The acting was not great, but it was just, I always remember this film and remember really liking it, and that's why it's on my top 10 list of zombie films. I mean, I just check it out. I mean, everyone, I feel like it's kind of, just a lot of people don't like this film, but I do, so. At number 9 is Land of the Dead. It's a good film. It's a good zombie movie. It's just kind of like not at the, it's kind of like at the bottom just because it wasn't really that special. There wasn't really too many unique things about it. I mean, the acting was okay, but I don't know. Land of the Dead is just a good zombie film that I really like watching, so. At number 8, we have Shaun of the Dead, which is a zombie comedy. I know this is, a lot of people's, favorites, but, and they think this movie is so funny, but honestly this movie isn't that funny. Not that funny. It's funny, but it's not that funny. I do enjoy this film. I do find it entertaining. It's a good movie to watch with your friends. It's just it's entertaining. So I mean, it's a good zombie film. I like how they kind of parody all the zombie films and everything like that. I think I like parody movies in general, but I just think this one was pretty funny, and that's why it's at number 8 on my list. Coming in at number 7 is Day of the Dead, and maybe this will be higher on some people's list, but I mean, Day of the Dead is a zombie movie that I just really enjoy. It's one movie that I remember liking, and it's got this chair keeps moving. I really like it. You know, there's not too much to say about this movie, but I really like Day of the Dead. The acting I liked. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty much it. This movie's just good. Let's move on to number 6 on my list, which is Zombieland. This movie I thought was hilarious. I remember watching this back in 2009. It was just so freaking funny. I enjoyed everything about it. All the acting, all the cast, you know, the whole kind of story. It was just so funny to me. I really enjoyed everything about it. Even though the story was kind of weird, it was just really funny to me, and the zombies just play such a funny role in the movie. It's just hilarious. I definitely recommend check out Zombieland if you haven't. It's just so funny, and that's why it's at number 6 on my list. Halfway through at number 5, I have World War Z. I love Brad Pitt in this film. I remember watching this in theaters, and it came out in 2013. It is just a very funny, not funny, it's just very action-packed, and it's a very cool kind of apocalyptic zombie movie. You know, they're trying to find the cure and everything like that. They have to travel and survive amongst all these zombies, and it's just pretty crazy. I really enjoy this film. And World War Z, it's just I think it's a great zombie film. I highly recommend it. I mean, obviously Brad Pitt's in it. It's going to be great because Brad Pitt's such a great actor, but I really like World War Z. Coming at number 4, we're moving up the list. Okay, we're coming down to it's coming really close. Number 4, let's see. It kind of took, the last 4 movies, it kind of took some thinking on my part. I mean, this whole list took some thinking, but the top 4 really took some thinking. So, I have Night of the Living Dead, remake at number 4. Okay, the remake, I liked it, not as much as the original. I mean, some people do like the remake more than the original. I just, I like how the characters are more, I like the characters a bit more in this film, but I just don't see it, like, being as, you know, better than the original, and that's just my opinion, but I do really like this film, the remake. That's why it's at number 4 on my list. It's just a very, like, good remake, and I don't really like too many remakes, but this one, it was good. Number 3, we have Dawn of the Dead, and yeah, I like Dawn of the Dead. Let's see. I really like Dawn of the Dead. I love how it takes place in a mall. I know everyone says that, but it's just a really cool setting, and I just really enjoyed this film. The acting was great. All, like, the character development, the the setting just makes the whole film, in my opinion. The zombies, like, the special effects were really great. The special effects in, like, most of these movies on my list are just fantastic. Like, the makeup on these zombies, like, are so great. And that's why Dawn of the Dead is number 3 on my list. It might be higher for some people, but yeah, it was just kind of hard to make this list. And then the last 2. Number 2, we have Return of the Living Dead. So, this is the sequel to Night of the Living Dead. It's a good sequel. I really like this sequel. The Living Dead came out in 1985, and I really enjoyed this film. I don't know how many, like, people really like this film, but in my opinion, I just think it is fantastic, and it's a great sequel. I just like this movie. It's a great popcorn flick. It's very creepy, and I really like Return of the Living Dead. Number 1, the last film on my list, but definitely not least, being the fact that it's number 1, is the original Night of the Living Dead by George A. Romero. Came out in 1968, very long time ago, black and white. Yes, I know not a lot of people like black and white films, but for me, I mean, I can deal with them. And I just remember I watched this movie not expecting to like it so much because it was in black and white. And, like, old movies, you know, aren't, like, old movies aren't really that good, which is what I thought. But obviously I was wrong, because Night of the Living Dead, it's just a great classic horror film. It just, like, brought, like, zombies to the screen, in my opinion. And I think it was just so, like, it brought, like, a new image of, like, the dead. George A. Romero just did a fantastic job. And, he, like, started this whole thing, in my opinion. But that was my list of top 10 favorite zombie films. Quick disclaimer, I know not everyone likes zombie films. I personally really like them. They're not my favorite, but I do really like them. And also, I understand my list might be different than yours, and obviously that's going to happen because not everyone has the same opinion on certain films. And, you know, that's just a guarantee going into anyone's opinion on anything. So, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this list. This video, this not really a review. I did not review any of these films really at all, but I just kind of gave a brief explanation why I like them. So I'm sure if you want to go into, like, any of these movies, like, more in depth, just search, like, reviews on YouTube or something, because I didn't go in depth at all, really. But make sure to check out everyone else's top 10 lists, and yeah, make sure to check out next week's videos, horror battles I have. So I will see you all next Friday. Bye.